I'm gonna critique the dumbest house in the Hamptons and then give it an Arvin score at the end of the video. So if you ever decide to buy, remodel, design, build a property yourself, you won't make dumb decisions like this. I'm Arvin Haddad. I'm the How to Buy Mansion guy. Let's watch this video together.
This is a $7.1 million home in East Hampton made entirely out of glass. My name is Eric Conover, and I'm going to take you on a tour of this one-of-a-kind mega mansion. Now this property tour, I think it's safe to say it's one of the most unique homes in the Hamptons. Normally, a traditional Hamptons home is characterized by the cedar siding, the slate roof, that very regal Hamptons country feel. The home I'm standing in right now
hasn't sold for ages. It went through, it was available for sale during the Hamptons boom. You know, when everybody was moving to Hamptons and buying properties in the Hamptons. It was on the market for $7.1 million. It did not sell. It's on the market today for $6 million and it still hasn't sold. You're going to find out why.
Some stats on this incredible modern home. It has 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms. It is 10,000 square feet of interior living space located on just about 2 acres of land. Now, starting the tour here at the exterior of the home, this property is situated on almost 2 acres of land, which is huge for the Hamptons. You can see this is your front yard. It's been kept natural, how this land has been for hundreds of years. Right behind me, we have the gated entrance to the property, then this long gravel driveway, which you can really see how lush the foliage is with my Jeep driving through, and it leads to your very own 4-car subterranean garage.
You're like, wait a minute, Arvin, this is not bad at all. 2 acres, private driveway, a ton of privacy, flat lot. So far, so good. No, just wait. Things are going to get really, really stupid soon.
Let's enter this incredible home. So welcome to the most unique home in East Hampton. So we always like to push the envelope in these tours, so we're filming this entire episode during the night. But just because this house is so incredible, I thought we had to do it justice. We're gonna cut back now to show you what this place looks like during the daytime. Here we are, daytime, a few hours earlier, and as you can see, the feeling and the atmosphere of the home is totally different. The number one thing I love about this home, granted the fact that there are no walls.
Why not? Are they allergic to drywall? This feels like a warehouse. Look how ridiculous this looks. There are 2 living arrangements right next to each other. I still feel like I'm in the foyer. Like the whole lower level feels like a massive foyer. It's not a good thing. I mean, I never thought I would say this, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but you need walls when you're building a house. I know. I never thought it would actually come down to this, but you do. You need walls.
It faces southeast, so the entire day you're getting that sunlight. Any window you look out of, you're just immersed in lush green Hamptons nature. It has a really soothing effect to the house that I haven't really seen in a home in this area. Looking above, I didn't point this out at night because, you know, it was night, but we have a skylight above the entirety of the house, which is 16 foot by 55 feet long.
Look at this. The lot orientation score at the end of the video is going to be a 10. You're southeast facing. You're going to get a lot of natural light coming in. And then the entire downstairs is all glass walls. So your west exposure is going to be great. Your east exposure is going to be good. Afternoon, morning. And then you have a skylight right center. The second floor is terraced on the side. So it's bringing natural light completely in. This house is going to be lit. It's going to get 10 out of 10 score. But then why has it been such a failure? Right? It means you could screw up on 1 or 2 of these elements and it would jeopardize all the other ones. And the art of building a property and the art of the Arvin score is really not the final score. It's about the balance between the principles. You have to have the right balance of one principle, not at the expense of the other principle. And this is a prime example of the builder, probably a crypto bro, just completely screwing up, right? A few ones because he wanted to go all out on the other ones. Now, If you're thinking about buying, designing, building, remodeling a property yourself, and you want 12 months of handholding by me critiquing your layout, your architectural style, your finishes, all that stuff, you can fill out an application for my inner circle. It's in the description below, and we'll see if we are a right fit for each other.
And while I have you here in the day, I want to head upstairs real quick. I don't want to give away too much because, the tour hasn't started yet.
Eric, you already, tour is finished. We saw everything. You already showed everything. There's no walls.
When you get up here, you can really see that perspective of the entire home. But again, we'll get to that later in the nighttime tour. But welcome to the primary bedroom. Imagine the serenity waking up in this room where you feel like you're floating in the canopy of the forest, waking up and just seeing all the greens, seeing your pool down below you. Speaking of the pool, let's actually head back downstairs. Now the panes of glass in this home are 6 foot by 11 foot, every single one of them. And the far back wall of this home actually totally opens up, giving you that classic real estate catchphrase, indoor, outdoor living at its finest here in the Hamptons. We have the 55-foot long gunite pool with the hot tub in the corner, but I just really wanted to show you this in the daytime because you really get that summertime feel.
Can you score the lot utilization? Look at how comfortably this property sits on the lot. Pay attention. Your lot quality is a 10. 2 acres flat. What else do you want? Lot utilization. You had a humongous private driveway. You have humongous backyard with a huge swimming pool. Side setbacks that are fantastic. Your privacy score is a 10. Lot orientation score is a 10. Then why is it such a bad property? Right? I'm telling you, it's the balance. Right? You can get a 10 score on some of them and really screw up on 2 elements and completely have a failed project.
So welcome back, nighttime. Let's jump into this tour. And as you can see entering the home, this is 5,000 square feet of open concept living space. And the most unique aspect about this entire home is there's not a single column that's in the way of this living space. If you were to purchase this home, you have to have some imagination. This is a blank canvas essentially for you to do whatever you'd like. I'm just gonna touch on a few details. Below us, we have poured polished concrete on the floors. Above us, this is very unique. We have all these inlaid LED lights. There's an app which you download to your phone, and with the push of a button, you can change these lights to any color you want.
Definitely a crypto bro built this. Or maybe like someone who's in the marijuana industry, they knew how to build these warehouses for indoor growth. And they're like, I can build a warehouse. I've built a few for my projects. Let me build one that I can live in.
This is a home for an entertainer. So from this living area, we're gonna enter now into the main entryway of the home. And if you look up, these are just about 30-foot high, double-heighted ceilings. Above us, this is actually a skylight, which you saw in the daytime. And you actually have the LED lights built into that change color, any color you want. And I really love how it has that grand open gallery feeling you'll see in a second when we head upstairs. But off to the left here, stage is the dining room. You could easily put a 20, 30 person banquet table in here. It's that large, it's that much space. Front and center here, we have the stairwell to the lower level, which we'll go down in just a sec.
Did you spot the flaw? This is one of the flaws. There's 2 major flaws with this property, and this is one of them. This was all of the lower floor. That's the kitchen, and that's the dining table. And then you have 2 seating arrangements on the other side of the property. I always pause the frame and ask my subscribers to spot the flaw because it's a muscle you have to exercise. So I give you guys 3 seconds. And if you're wondering, am I a subscriber? You probably are not, because 3 million views in the last 28 days and only 150,000 subs. So I ask you, please subscribe. And if you're watching this on TV, which a lot of you guys are, I know it's a little harder to sub. I would appreciate if you take that time to do it. It helps me grow the channel, bring in guest speaker, do a lot more exciting things with this channel, okay? So please take that effort and subscribe to the channel. Layout. It has a major layout problem. I mean, the whole entire lower floor is a foyer. There is no partition. You see, the whole concept of a house shelter is 2 walls or 4 walls, a roof, and a soft ground, right? Stable ground. And this property does not have any walls. Not just, you end up scratching your head as to, which way am I going to face? Where am I going to put my TV? Where am I going to put my art, right? You couldn't see any of that stuff, right? There's none of those elements in there. There is an innate element in our psyche that you want to not worry about your back. You want to have walls. When you have a wall protecting you and subconsciously you know there is nothing that can come through that wall and your attention could only be through the door where someone could enter, that gives you subconsciously that Homo sapien in us. These are not things that change over 1,000 years, okay? They're in your psyche, okay? As part of being a human, that you will feel uncomfortable subconsciously in a completely exposed room like this. And the most important part is that humans, when we want to go to sleep, we want to be pretty sure if danger comes, it comes from one side. And that makes you feel uncomfortable, this space, right? It makes you not want to buy it because it doesn't give you the fundamental thing that your intuition asks you to provide, which is safety, doesn't provide that.
But this is technically the kitchen. We've got the dual islands, and it's really unique because you might not notice there's no freestanding refrigerator. There's no vent for the cooktop. It's actually built in.
Oh my God. Look at the electrical outlet. They've glued it on. Now, you know what you were thinking? You were probably thinking like how I was, I can partition this. They didn't have the vision. I can chop this up. I can give it some privacy. I can put some drywall. That doesn't cost much. But guess what? You know what that tells me? It tells me there's no electrical lines. There's no water lines. There's no sewer lines. And guess what? I haven't seen a single AC vent anywhere. You know what that means? On a property that is 360 exposed to light through humongous windows and a skylight, you know how hot it's going to get in here in summertime? We have a problem. We have a major problem, guys.
Now heading downstairs, you can see on this wall to the left, we have a really unique mural. Just the art that is throughout this house is pretty beautiful.
I think this is the only one. This is the only wall. There's no other wall, Eric. This is it, bro. This is it. It's a graffiti art.
You remember at the start of the tour, we showed you how the garage is under the house. So off to the right here, this is technically the garage. And right now we have a bit of clutter in here. We actually have some staging pieces that didn't make it up to that main floor.
Oh my God, look at this. So the sewer line would have to go here. Water line, you have to connect it through here. Oh.
This is the party bathroom. This is a bathroom that you would find in a hotel. 3 stalls. Take a little peek into one of them.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me there was no powder rooms upstairs? On a 5,000 square foot level, you need at least one. Ultra luxury would do 2, one for the guests and one for the family. This... You have to run downstairs when you gotta go pee. This is really, really bad. Again, this is completely built for an event.
So we're now back up on that main level, and something really unique. I'll get to the center of this home. You'll notice that there are not 1 but 2 staircases.
No, I didn't notice the 2 staircases. I noticed the 2 living rooms next to each other. And they look so like just there by themselves. Look at the humongous wasted square footage in the middle. What is that for? But this is a bigger problem that you think, because the view is also completely redundant. At least like in these wraparound full floor penthouses, you get different views from different angles. Over here, it's the same forest and the same type of tree. It's not even like, we get like oak trees on this side and, Douglas fir on the other side. No, it's the same tree. So it's completely redundant.
So for now, we're going to head to this staircase off to the right towards the front of the house. We have the steel frame with the glass, this cool LED light built in, giving that theme of the LED throughout the whole house. And this staircase leads to the guest wing. And you'll notice there's this hallway right here, but it doesn't connect to this stairwell. It's separate.
Oh my God. Is that why we have 2 staircases? If you want to go from this side to the other side, you have to go down, cross the house diagonal, go up. Oh my God. Wow. This must be the worst layout I've ever seen in my life.
But first, let's head in and show off a guest bedroom. Every single guest bedroom has ensuite bathrooms, but then heading into this guest bedroom behind me, very decent sized, very modern and minimal staging.
Oh my God. Look at that split unit right there. The house has split units. $7 million property in Hamptons. We have a major problem. Just cooling this property during the summer and heating it up, it will have a humongous issue. And how open it is, good luck. Again, another reason you should have a good relationship with walls. They're there to protect you and save you money a lot of ways.
And then off to the corner here, we have the second guest bedroom, the third one, and now these are all pretty much the same, so I'm just gonna skim over them. And then the fourth one we'll actually head into here, just to give you a little look.
Oh my God, look at another AC unit reflection in the window. And then the ugliest, also open concept closet. Ay. This is a massive failure. I really think the person who built this might have been their first project for residential properties, because I see a lot of elements of building a warehouse. I don't see any element of building a proper single family home.
Walking back across the home, because like I mentioned, you cannot access the primary wing, the owner's wing of the house, from that staircase. Now, I've never seen that in a home where there is that level of disconnect and privacy.
You see, this is the place. Middle of the night, if you really have to go to the other side, you gotta go over here. You gotta put your foot over here and then jump over here, hold on to the railing, go on this side, then cross your legs over here. This is the stupidest design I've ever seen.
You can see from that drone shot just the perspective of what this place looks like from the outside. From the bedroom area, the master wing flows into this. I've never seen a bathroom like this. It is clad in porcelain and marble. There's even marble on the ceiling.
Yeah, and not a single full slab. Like, completely cheaped out.
Floating dual vanities with these full-length body mirrors with that LED light strip wrapped around the entirety of the mirror.
Who the hell does LED lights around mirrors in the Hamptons? You know, we identify 3 avatars for my inner circle clients when they're building or designing their dream home. So when they pass away and they give the asset to their, kids and grandkids, they won't cuss them out, right? It will have a line out the door, the right demographic in that location to purchase it. And I can tell you, LED lights by mirrors are not one of those avatars we try to target. Yeah, link is in the description for your application.
We are now entering the first of the primary suite walk-in closet. Huge built-in right here, all custom shelving, making our way further on in to the second closet.
Wait a minute, is this a tandem walk-in closet? Back to back. We first enter the bathroom and then 2 tandem walk-in closets back to back? What's happening here? Where's the bedroom?
And then we'll enter this way. This is the mirror bathroom on the other side. And here, we didn't have it in the first master bathroom, but we have the beautiful soaking tub front and center. We also have, again, dual rainfall shower heads.
Oh my God. This looks like the washing room in a mortuary. This is horrible. Disgusting. Oh, again, what are you buying here? Are you just buying the foundation? Not even the foundation, because you would have to probably cut through it, put new lines, electrical lines, sewer lines. Are we just buying the skeleton? Wow. This is a complete teardown for the neighborhood.
The built-in inserts right into this marble. The level of craftsmanship and the level of detail is par none. It is top of the line.
Oh my God. I don't understand why they have to always say this. Like, these guys actually see some of the houses I sell, right? Some of the houses I show to my clients, they're touring these properties. And they see this day in, day out. How could you put these 2 together and say this is top of the line? Don't say anything. At least, please don't say anything. You don't have to hype every freaking shit bathroom. It's horrible. There's no palette. There's no color. There's no texture. There's an LED light wrap around the freaking mirror. It's just the worst bathroom I've ever seen. It's an embarrassment to the Hamptons.
Then leaving this bathroom, this has been left open for the imagination, but this is the mirror image side of that primary bedroom that we saw that faces the backyard and the pool. And just for perspective, you can see this is a huge space, and it's really up here from this second floor looking down upon that double height ceiling.
Oh, so there are 2 bedrooms. That makes sense. Okay, basically it's a Jack and Jill primary suite. So if the husband and wife don't want to sleep next to each other, stupid design, horrible design. Like, again, this is so obvious that they first drew the box and then they started saying, okay, let's see where we can put the bedrooms. How many bedrooms should we fit? Oh, we can fit 2 really big ones on this side, 4 smaller ones on the other side. Horrible design.
Now, this open concept home is the perfect space to turn any room into a home theater.
I disagree. I think people have actually looked at this property with that angle, that maybe, hey, I can partition this, put walls and fix this layout, right? It's pretty open. And they found that it's very expensive and it doesn't pencil at this price point that it's offered, because I think there's a lot that you have to fix. Plumbing, electricity, AC, layout, connectivity, both vertical and horizontal. It's going to be a mess and very, very expensive. Now, let me give you guys the Arvin score. Location, I'm going to give it an 8. I don't think it's the best part of Hamptons, but it's a very, very good location considering you have that natural ground and it's untouchable. You're not going to have any neighbors. You really have that seclusion over here. Lot quality, 2 acres flat. It's a 10. Lot utilization, another 10. You have the private driveway, super comfortable on the lot. Privacy, another 10. Are you looking at this? Like, on paper, it looks really good, right? And it is good. It was a great lot. There was a lot of things that they could have done right with this property. Lot orientation, I would give it a 9.5. Like, it's almost a 10. Architectural style, I think it's an embarrassment. If your idea of a modern design is a white glass box, I think you don't know what modern is. I'm going to give it a 2. Views, it's not a view property. I'm going to give it a 0. Layout, I'm going to give it a 2. It's a horrible layout. I mean, the fact that you have to go downstairs, cross it diagonally and go up to get to the other side, and not a single powder room on the lower level, even 2 is generous. Scale and volume, it's an 8. It's good. Great volume. He did really well in that department. Finishes, a 5. Bare minimum. Bare minimum. This is the Arvin score. Now, if you want to see a modern house that I actually like, click on this one. If you want to see a property in Hamptons that I've critiqued also, click on this one. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the comments. Have a good day.